Good morning to anybody that is unfortunate enough to have stumbled onto this video. It is early here where I'm at. I hope this video finds you doing well wherever life finds you at this moment. I hope that you are doing well. I wanted to talk real briefly today about free will. This is big in Christian communities. As a way kind of to hold you down, that we're all kind of responsible for our choices. Every decision that you make is your own. You have the free will. This is HB Rooster, by the way, and you can hear probably the real chickens in the background. I apologize. But yeah, I'm sure every human hearing this knows what the concept of free will is. And I say concept because I don't really see free will as a legitimate thing. So I guess you could say I fall into the category of, a determined world or determinism, that when you really think for a moment about choices in this world, in this form of reality we find ourselves in, is entirely cause and effect in everything, in all observable things. There's a cause and there's an effect. So, brief example, woke up this morning at 6:30 and I made the decision, with free will allegedly, to get out of bed. I was awake, I had no responsibilities, so I could have slept as long as I wanted to today. If you believe in free will, then you would say, well, yes, of course you made the decision to get out of bed. You were awake and chose to get up. But if we dig deeper into this example, okay, the reason that I got up at 6:30 was likely because I had went to bed at a reasonable hour. I had made the decision, you could say, to go to bed because I was tired. I was tired because I had worked in the yard for quite an extended period of time yesterday. I worked in the yard for a continued long period of time because I have the responsibility to keep my yard neat. I enjoy it being mowed and neat. I have birds that I have to care for, just many things that are my responsibilities. And they're my responsibilities, for a whole nother set of reasons. And you get where I'm going here. Every decision that I make is based on a decision I made before. And if we're diligent, we could track that all back. Every decision I've made in my life, we can track it to the decision before. And if we go far enough, we will get all the way back to when I was born. And that was a choice beyond my control. That was my parents' decision or mistake or what have you, for whatever reason, I came into this world without making that choice. Where I was born and the status of my parents, in the society I live in their financial situation, and our location, all started my life with circumstances to which I had no control over. And from that point, they made my decisions until I was old enough to make my own. And I made those decisions based on where I came from in my upbringing. I've heard it said by a few different psychologists that within the first 7 years of life, okay, we are made. If you give someone the first 7 years of your life, they make up a big part of what is you. So you didn't have that choice either. The way you were raised, if you had trauma, if you had a great childhood, whatever it is, has affected every decision you've made. So that is where I stand on free will. I think it's an illusion. And I'll do one more quick example here. Let's say today I have to go to the store, let's say. Now I have to go to the store because I'm low on food, and I'm low on food because I ate. But on the way to the store, I say to myself, self, I want to make my own decision today. I don't want to live without my own choices. I'm my own man. I'm going to do something completely different today that I would never do. And it's going to be my choice, right? This is not going to be predetermined. This is going to be my own personal choice. So on my way to the store, I decide to stop at a park and relax and just look over at this lake and be at peace. And this is my decision, right? I chose to stop here without a reason. Nothing determined or influenced me to make this decision. But in all reality, I purposely made this decision just to make the decision to prove that I have free will. So as you can see, I made the decision to stop at the lake based on previous decisions. I didn't really honestly choose to go to the lake. I chose to go to the lake just to prove that I chose to go to the lake. It's all cause and effect. So you could go to, I've heard it said this way too, you go to a restaurant and you could say, well, I'm going to order liver and onions, and I fucking hate liver and onions, but I'm doing it just because I want to make my own choice. And again, it's from another cause and effect. And everything that you do is based on something from before, another choice you've made, like I said, and you can follow it all the way back. So I know we have the illusion that we are in charge and we're, an individual, but the reality is we're all not that complicated. We're all, in fact, quite similar and are easily influenced by things every day that we don't even notice, and they affect our decisions. And everything that you do is predetermined by something you did before. So in my opinion, my humble opinion, you, friends, are not in charge. I know that hurts. I know it's a lot to swallow. But this reality has been here for a very, very, very long time. Long before you, long after you. We are literally just a quick spark in all of time. This long existence of this reality, we are just a little quick flare up. If you lived 100 years, it's just a fucking blink. So I know it hurts. I know we all like to think we're the center of the universe, we're God's creation, we are so special. I'm sorry, it's not true. Your whole life is determined by cause and effect right back to when you were born, which was not your choice. Everything that happens to you is because of something that happened before. The illusion of free will is just that. It's an illusion. Again, that's just my humble opinion. Thank you for taking the time to listen. This is just dragging on. But certainly do your own research. I never encourage you to take anyone's opinions, whether it's in a book, a religious book, a teacher, a friend, a parent. We need to put our own time into research and, before we take anyone's opinion, before we make any judgments, try to use logic if you can. Try to, but get there on your own. But in my opinion, again, I'm going to state it one more time. Free will is total bullshit, in my opinion. Thanks for making it this far. Like I said, I hope this video did find you doing well. Take care and stay safe.